What is up, everybody? The Hunter GT coming at you with another random review video here. The company PICUN, P-I-C-U-N, sent this to me for free. The Valorise UG08S. No money exchanged hands. They do not have a say in my opinion, and the video will be published before they get a chance to look at it. So, but I do thank them for sending this to me for free. The Valorise UG08S. You know me, I always like to check out the boxes before I open it up and take a look at the product. What do we have here? Basic functions, 7.1 surround sound with immersive experience, glowing LED lights, 3 types of connectivity, Bluetooth, 2.4 gigahertz wireless, and a wired mode are the 3 types. Noise canceling microphone, 1 click to mute that microphone, and a USB-C transmitter with a USB adapter. Product parameters: wireless protocol A2DP/AVRCP/HFP/HSP. I have no idea what that means, but one of you wireless protocol nerds out there is probably pretty happy right now. Like, oh my gosh, Hunter, this has all my favorite types of protocols in it. Wireless distance, 10 meters. Speaker size, 40 millimeters. Pretty standard. Frequency range, it is not high res, 20 hertz to 20 kilohertz. Speaker sensitivity, 113 decibels plus or minus 3. Speaker impedance is 32 ohms. Microphone sensitivity is negative 42 decibels plus or minus 3. Working current, 12 to 100 milliamps, and charging voltage of 5 volts. They do say in the manual, do not charge this with one of those fast chargers like you get for a laptop or tablet. It will create a black hole continuum in the universe. Don't do it. You may harm the headphones. Use a 2 amp charger. It does come with a USB cord, but no wall charger. I wish it would have came with a wall charger, especially if they're going to be limiting, you know, if they're going to say, hey, don't use this or that. Well, then put the wall charger in the box. Come on there. Come on there. All right, so that is the box. 100 hours on Bluetooth, 45 hours on the 2.4 gigahertz. And that's pretty decent battery life. So what do you say we open these bad boys up? All right, we have it all unboxed and laid out. We have 5 items total. We have the Valorise UG08S instruction manual, Chinese, German, and English. And then 2.4 gigahertz dongle here, USB-C connection. That is the dongle here. So if you have a laptop or something, you're just gonna plug this in, and then it's going to go in the adapter USB-A here for like your desktop computer or something like that. So that is just an adapter. This USB-A is just an adapter. All the magic happens in that little USB-C pull out bit there. 3.5 TRRS connection, so it does stereo and the microphone. If you see 1 black line, that's a mono. If you see 2, it's a stereo. If you see a 3rd black line on a connection like this, it means that it's going to transmit a microphone as well. So there we go. And you can use them wired. You can use them 2.4 gigahertz connection or Bluetooth. The chip is actually inside the headset for Bluetooth. You don't need the dongle for Bluetooth. It's just for that fast 2.4 wireless connection. 2.4 gives you 45 hours of usage. Bluetooth gives you 100 hours of usage. So the 2.4 is instant transmission, like 5 milliseconds, you know, while Bluetooth 5.4 is going to be upwards 40, 50 milliseconds. Not, you know, I ran videos, I ran some games on both. There's no lip sync or audio lag on either. I couldn't tell the difference honestly. Spit it out there, Hunter. I couldn't honestly tell the difference between 2.4 and Bluetooth as far as audio lag. However, the audio quality is quite a bit better on 2.4. It gets louder. The microphone, however, is better on Bluetooth. We'll go over the microphone a little further here coming up in the video. And then here is the USB-C to USB-A charging cord. You can charge it and use it at the same time. So if your battery does run low, you can absolutely charge them and use them. You do not have to turn them off. So 40 bucks on Amazon. I gotta say the build quality is pretty good. Listen, I mean, there's no creaks, there's no crack. You get a little bit of, you can hear a little bit, but I mean, there's no like crunching, cracking, anything like that. They're real good. They swivel in and out. They do not collapse in or anything like that. The pads are very nice. They're a nice cloth pad. They're not that fake leather crap that chips off and gets stuck in the side of your face, and you know, you're done with a gaming session or listening session. Hey, what's all that black stuff on your face? Oh, my headphones are falling apart. That really sucks. So 6 months to a year later, you get all these little pieces coming off. Not here. This is a nice, it's not memory foam. It bounces back way too quick to be memory foam, but it is a nice cloth pad here. You got another little cloth pad on top for the top of your head. Microphone is retractable, so you can just pull it out, push it back in. Let's go ahead and turn them on here. So a quick 3-second press of the power button here. 1, 2, 3. You know, they come on quicker than 3 seconds actually. Look at that. Right on, ready to go. So 1, 2, 3 presses of the power button. 1, 2, 3. And now we are ready to connect to the wireless dongle if that's in your computer. And 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 presses, and now we are in Bluetooth pairing mode. And then once if you connected the third way with the wire, it just shuts off the headphones and you can't use the wireless connection at all. Everything goes through there. The microphone does still work with the cable, as I explained, so something to keep in mind. USB charging port right there, USB-C, thankfully, not mini. I think mini and micro USB needs to die. USB-C is the way forward. 3.5 millimeter wired connection. Volume rocker right here that does not change Windows volume. The volume rocker here does not change Windows volume. So just put your slider at 100% in Windows and use this to adjust your volume. And then the microphone mute button right here, we can see there's a little light on the microphone. So as I press that button, now you are talking. If you see the light, you are not talking. You are muted if the light is off. So there you go. And then on the other side, the other headset, we see the M button here. You see that M. So you see the LED ring light there. One press will make it breathe, like a pulsing breath type thing. See that? Press it again, and now it just stays on static. Only 2 modes, breathing and static. Double press it, turn it off. Double press, they come right back on. Like I said, 100 hours Bluetooth with the lights off, 45 hours transmitter with the light on. So there is a pretty big difference with lights on and the transmission mode that you're using. So if I hold this button down for 3 seconds, a voice is going to come on inside that says 7.1 surround on. Hold it down another 3 seconds, 7.1 surround off. So that's how you turn off the 7.1 surround sound. Now amazingly, most headsets with the 7.1 surround sound, and let's be clear, these are stereo headphones with a simulated 7.1 surround. There's not 7.1 speakers in each ear cup or anything like that. But with many of these, you know, fake surround sound headphones, the surround system sounds worse when you turn it on and they sound better in stereo. Well, the opposite is true with these. The 7.1, I recommend you use it on for music, for gaming, for video watching, movies, YouTube, anything like that. Leave the 7.1 surround on. It really widens up the sound stage. The treble and the bass sound way better. Now, speaking of sound quality, let's touch on that now, of course. Bass heavy. Not to the point you're going to hate it, but if you're a bass head, you are absolutely going to love these. These are absolutely a bass heavy pair of headphones. The mids and the trebles are really nice. I think they're right where they should be. I have no problem with the treble being too pitchy or high, you know, where you want to blink your eyes. If you turn up the volume, you hear a cymbal crash, and it's like, man, it's making me blink my eyes almost. And don't listen to your headphones that high, obviously. So the mids and the trebles, very good, in my opinion. For $40, nothing to complain about. It is bass heavy, though, to the point where in video games and some rap songs or techno type songs where it can shake, you can feel the headphones vibrating from the bass almost. It doesn't have a vibrating motor, but it's just a very bass heavy set of headphones. Not so much that it's gonna muddy out everything else, and they're not a muddy sounding set of headphones. You know, when you put them on, first impression was not, ew, Like, what the heck is this? And you get that with many $30, $40 Chinese headphones off Amazon. You put them on and you're like, what is this? Like, just get this out of here. This sounds terrible. These actually sound quite decent other than the heavy bass. It's not, like I said, it's not to the point where it's distracting, but it's definitely noticeable. I use open back X2 HRs from Philips, and you know, they're quite a bit more pricier than these. I run them through a Motu M4 DAC, and they sound great. These don't sound like that, but these are for 40 bucks. I don't think you're gonna feel like you're ripped off. I don't think you're gonna be amazed. You know, they're not for opera, they're not for a symphony, they're not for critical listening or studio mixing. They're gaming Bluetooth headphones for 40 bucks. So keep that in mind. I think you're gonna be impressed. Now the microphone quality, I'll do a microphone test here for Bluetooth and the 2.4 gigahertz. I could not get the microphone to work wired. It was so staticky, poppy, hissy, echoey. I tried everything I could. I just couldn't get it to work wired. Obviously this is a wireless headset, so I'm not sure why you would want to run it wired unless you're in a pinch or something. But let's check out the audio quality of the microphone here. This is a microphone test while connected to Bluetooth. Test 1 2. Microphone check 1 2 3 4. This is a microphone test of it with the 2.4 gigahertz wireless dongle. Mic check, test 1 2 3 4. And as you can see, the Bluetooth audio sounds a little bit better than the 2.4 gigahertz, and either way you cut it, it's really a muffled microphone. It's tinny. It sounds like you're in a tin can or in a bathroom or a cave or something. No amount of processing or anything that I tried could get this to improve, basically. It is what it is. It's a cheap microphone connected to a better headset. The microphone is definitely the biggest negative of this headset. If they would have nailed this microphone, this would be the best headset in the $40 range, in my opinion. It's $39.99 on Amazon with a 15% coupon right now. Links down in the video description below. Yeah, I mean, this headset's good. It's a good headset. They killed it on build quality. Audio quality, I'm going to say, is very decent. The microphone quality is subpar. Basically, that's the biggest negative, is the microphone quality. But beyond that, for 40 bucks, I don't think you can complain. You know, you just need a good Bluetooth gaming headset. You're not too concerned about talking to the buddies on Discord or in game, then hey, I think these are gonna work. 100 hours, pretty decent battery life. 45 hours is pretty decent battery life with a 2.4. So either way you slice it, the battery life's pretty good. The audio quality is pretty good. It's just that microphone is a negative, in my opinion. If they come out with a version 2.0 and can improve that microphone, I think it's going to be a winner here. So there it is, the PICUN Valorise UG08S headset. Hope you enjoyed this video. The Hunter GT signing off. I will see you on the next one.